Hi, I'm Chef Sarah Tresser, Baking and Application Specialist here at Blodgett Ovens, and I'd like to show you some cooking tips for your Zephaire Plus or your Zephaire 240 Plus. But before we begin, I have some general guidelines. One, you'll want to set your oven temperature 25 to 50 degrees less than you would on a range oven or a deck. Two, I would say preheat your oven 25 to 50 degrees above your desired temperature, so that way when you open the doors and load your oven, you're compensating for the heat loss. And also, for all you new convection oven users, cooking times will vary based on your oven load. So I would start checking roughly halfway through your bake cycle. And then last but not least, the fans must be running for your oven to heat. And now I have a little variety of some products for you. I have some frozen French fries, some Idaho potatoes that we're just going to roast, and a frozen macaroni and cheese. A little quick tip with the frozen French fries, right here I have them on a fry rack or a fry pan. And then I've evenly distributed them throughout, trying to get a single layer. And I've even lessened just a touch in the middle, just so we have a nice even bake. And then on the roasted potatoes, I've just tossed them with a little olive oil, salt, and pepper, and that's it. And then the frozen macaroni and cheese, just as it is, and then partway through we'll take the cover off to promote the browning on the top. And one little tip though with all of these, because they're nice rugged products, durable, I would say just go ahead and use high-speed fan for the whole entire time, and that way you won't lengthen your bake cycle. So now we're ready to load the oven. If this was a Zephaire Plus, you could actually load the oven left to right or front to back. But seeing that this is the Zephaire 240 Plus, or the standard depth Zephaire, we're going to go ahead and load it left to right. So now that we have our other items in the oven cooking away, I figured we would take the opportunity to give you a couple little baking tips. First thing I would say is, here I have frozen sugar cookies and then just some standard muffins. Your first tip is, the Zephaire Plus and the Zephaire 240 Plus both have 2-speed fans. Why don't we use them? I would start off with your frozen cookies. I would start off with a low fan to allow them to spread, and then once you've gotten the right spread, or the consistency that you like, switch it over to high-speed fan to finish, so you're not drying out the cookies and extending that bake cycle. A little similar, sort of similar for the muffins. I would start off with the low speed fan, allow them to rise gently, create that nice skin, and then go into the high speed fan once they're set, so you're reducing that leaning and not extending your bake time. So for roasting in your convection oven, I have a couple tips for you. One, I would take a hotel pan and fill it about halfway full of water and put it on the bottom rack of your oven. This will help reduce shrinkage. One thing to remember though is never place anything directly onto the floor or the bottom of the oven. This will restrict airflow and create an undesirable bake. For our roast, here I have a roast placed on a roasting rack within a pan, and that's so I can catch the juices so we can create gravy afterwards. So now we're just going to do a quick little recap for you. Our sugar cookies came out nice and even all the way around, looks great. We have some the muffins are all done, standing tall, cooked all the way through, and definitely not dry. We have the roasted potatoes here and our French fries. Everything, you can cook anything you'd like to in this oven. And make sure, don't forget to use those 2 fan speeds. They really will help you get a nice variety of products out of your oven. Thank you very much and have a great day.